Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Creepy 13 collaboration hosted by Wonder and Dreaming 555 here on YouTube. We post on the 13th of every month. I just want to go ahead and say I am struggling in adulting right now, so just bear with me. I don't know if we're going to get a whole card. I have to have this project completed in 15 minutes. It usually takes me about 15 minutes to color. So, what I want to tell you is I bought a whole bunch of images from a website, and she's larger than this, so I just made her down because I was like, oh, I can make a card, four cards, but today we're just going to do one. And these images are easier to cut out than stamp, color, etc., etc., etc. So I thought we'd go ahead and get started with some color work real quick, some fancy coloring. So here we got a little girl in the pumpkin. I feel like she's a witch and she has bewitched this pumpkin because he's talking to her about something. Or she turned her familiar into a pumpkin and he's like, hey, I can get used to this. But he's carved out, so I'm not sure. She's gonna have a little purple hat. I'm gonna get this pumpkin some orange. I have these, but I'm also going to pull out some markers as well. So let's get that done. All right, so let's get started. She has on some gloves, so you know she's probably really up to no good. I hope you all are doing well. Can you believe September? In 2 days, we'll be in the middle of September, like this year. I don't know if this is normal. And by normal, I mean, as you get older, do years go by quicker or what? Someone tell me. I don't feel like I'm running out of, living time, but I just feel like when I was younger, I was like, I can't wait till I get to be. And then I got to be, and I'm like, oh, slow down. That's what I mean by when you get older. So her little accessories would match. So her gloves and hat. It's a lot of hat. Y'all know who's been getting on my nerves? Your friend Nicholas. Oh, so I'm doing training from home, right? Oh, it's interesting. Very interesting. Um, you know what's funny? People are presumptuous even though they don't think that they are. Very presumptuous. My previous job, I was salaried, so I got paid, no matter what. Sick in the hospital, come in at 8 o'clock in the morning, leave at 8:05. I still got paid the same. Come in at 6 o'clock in the morning, leave the next day at 5:59. I still got paid, but um, I won't tell y'all what job I have until I actually start doing the work, right? But about that time, I screwed up my time card the first day, big time. It was a mess. And the lady's like, "It's so many entries." I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "Yeah," because I thought I could just fix the error, and the error would be fixed. No, 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 no. I keep forgetting I'm not the boss. I'm not a boss anymore, and someone else has to approve your dumb work, and my work was dumb. I'm gonna give her black hair. Go ahead and use this sharpener. Got it from the Dollar Tree. Some AAA batteries. It works pretty good for what I needed to do. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday. It looked ransacked. The one that's closer to me always looks ransacked. They're building a new one on the other side, and I'm like, yes, I can't wait. But I don't like that side of town. The traffic is horrible. So I really wish they would build one like where I live, closer to me, so we could just walk there and I could spend all my $1.25. No, I'm joking, but I do wish it was one closer. So the one that they're building will be the closest, but we'll see. The last time somebody said, "Oh yeah, the Dollar Tree is a new Dollar Tree right down the street." I went in there and it was just like, "Is this really the Dollar Tree?" Because it didn't. It didn't have Dollar Tree vibes. It had. We ain't got no product vibes. It was empty. It's a large store, but it didn't have much in there. Okay. I've been back into using color pencils lately. I'm not sure what is going on with me, but that's what we are. I'm not sure why she got this shawl around her neck. Reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood. You know, I had pinned someone's artwork, right? Not from like their website or anything, but from Pinterest. I usually will pin a lot of things that I see on Pinterest. And I got a copyright flag. I was like, what? I feel like the lady that posts these pictures should just say, don't share my work on Pinterest, but they also have a Pinterest board. I don't I don't know. And the thing is, a lot of the pins that I pin when it comes to coloring images, I rarely color. I rarely go and like download them. I usually try to find the person and purchase. You know, I do purchase things like this is bought. It's not, oh, let me figure out how to, fix it so I can copy it. It's actually purchased. So I'm just coloring this dress. This cute little mauve. It's so funny how you learn new colors. I mean, it's all purple, right? Violet, violet and purple, mauve. Like, look at these names. This one says amethyst, prune, pale blackberry. I don't know. That first 6 day box of crayons really did us in, didn't it? If you're a colorist. I'm no colorist. I just like coloring. I've seen so many beautiful creations from people that I'm like, ooh, I could try and do better. Now, a long time ago, I had read an article that said if you use color pencils and markers, put the put the marker down first and then the color pencil. Don't color pencil then marker. So I always try to put my markers down first prior to doing the color pencil. Because they say you don't want to color use your marker to color over the color pencil, probably because of the pigment in the color pencil that could mess up the marker. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I just like coloring. I can't really give you for real tips. I can just give you the tips that I have learned from other people. You know, sharing is caring. Knowledge is power, right? Schoolhouse Rock. Um, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and come back. All right. So I'm gonna take this carved pumpkin and color up the background. I have the little hat covered up. So just gonna take this. That line is harsh right there. That first line I did, so we're gonna go back in and go over it. Okay, and then we're gonna turn it and do it like that. I feel like this is like a little invitation to somebody's witchy party or something. Like it's like Esmeralda is turning 7 today. Cause she definitely not trick or treating. She didn't pull this pumpkin right out the pumpkin patch. Okay, yeah. This would be a good time for a little finger dauber. I have a few, but I don't have them with me. Planning. I gotta plan better. Gotta do better. All right, so I got 2 sheets of paper, and this is going to be our card base with her. So what I thought we would do is leave some of this out. Then we'd have this roughly like that, and then we'll have the purple. So what I want to do, I dreamt about this, just so y'all know. I dreamt about this card. So far it's turning out okay. This is my mind's eye paper, and then this is just a plain purple one. So what we're going to do first is take this piece and tear it, because it's going to be the second layer. So I'm just going to take my ruler. I'm going to make it, let's see how big she is first. So she is roughly 3 1/4. So we will make this piece 3 1/2. So I'm just going to take a pen, not 3 1/2, yeah, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, right there. Uh-oh, 3 1/2. Oh no, that may be too big. No, that's fine. All right, there we go. I'm gonna tear it off a little bit larger. I'm gonna tear this. Just like that. Now, hopefully this is working out to my favor. Yep. So what I need to do is just take my ruler, and I'm tearing up versus down. Okay. And then the same thing right here. I was thinking you really need to get that a deco ruler. I saw one of the lovely ladies, I can't think of her name right now, but I follow her on YouTube, and she made a ruler. So I went and got a ruler the way she has, and I just haven't made it yet. All right, so that's great. I'll cut this down in a minute. And now the same thing with this one. So we're going to make this 4 1/4, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll make this 4 1/4. So let's just do 4 1/2. And then we'll do 5. let's do more than 5.5 because it's already supposed to be 5.5, right? So we'll tear this first. I'm tearing up. Then I'm going to take this and tear it like that. All right, so here's our layers. It's not glued down yet. And then right here, we're going to just take our scissors and rough the edges up a little bit. The back of your scissors should work pretty well for this. If not, you could always just tear the paper as well. And since it's just no real coloring, it's just inking, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I'm okay with how it's going to end up with the scissors. Yeah. So you can see like these edges are there, and then we'll just put this right in the middle. There we go. Okay. I saw an advertisement of a finger smoother with the glue. And I've been contemplating trying to go back to adhesive, but I think what I'll do is invest in that big tape like Wonder Dreamer does to lay it down. All her cards always seem, the ones that she sent to me, the ones that I've seen her show, the ones that I've seen her work on, they always seem to be flat. And mine are flat and then they curve a certain kind of way. So I also saw this little press that I was thinking about getting. The problem with getting that press is no embellishments. So I don't do a lot of embellishing, but I wanted to start. So I can't start embellishing and then go to pressing it down. So I'm gonna have to figure out a better way. Cause this glue is water soluble. The other glue that I was using, the Kalal glue, it's not water soluble. It's expensive, and I really haven't been shopping at Crafter's Companion this entire year. So I haven't purchased. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I purchased one thing from Crafter's Companion via their website or any of the outlets that they sell at. Unless it was that Tuesday morning, it was something inexpensive, but it was a good price. Other than that, I don't. Yeah, I haven't been. Put a little few gems on here. I need to just bring a sequin mix to the desk and work from there. But I do think with the way my life is changing, evolving, darling, we're evolving. I may have to go back to my craft space and use my cell phone because I have a lot of put up, take down kind of stuff going on in my life right now, and it's annoying. It's annoying. That's a big one. Let's see what we got. Now, if I had like a little moon or something, that would be good, but I don't. And I prefer smaller gems versus large gems on cards just because I'm always like, oh, it's going to fall off. It's going to fall apart. I remember I had mailed someone something and they got it and the thing was freaking broken because of the post office. So now, like, whenever I mail things off, I try to wrap them like it's getting ready to take a world trip around the world or something. And so we're going to go green, this color right here, orange, green, and clear. Just because I don't, yeah, I can't be stressed out about that. I'm a few minutes over my time. So let's go right here. Yep, I start using the art glitter glue again until I pour some of this Aliens into my fine tip applicator bottles that I got. can't find my tweezers. That means some little hands have been at my desk. All right, that is that. All right, so this is our card. We made it together. I like it. All right, go ahead and click on the description box to see what everyone else has created. Again, this is a collaboration that you can hop in when you like, hop out when you may have forgot that it was the 13th or you have other things going on in your life. I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.